Hello, my name's Lewis Tyler, Managing Editor of International Fire and Safety Journal. I'm delighted to be here at Fire Safety Event in the UK, and also delighted to be joined by Matthew Jones, Head of Sales for Advanced. Now, Matthew, firstly, thanks for having us at your stand here today. Really busy, as we were just talking about there. How are you finding the show?
Show today's already been fantastic. I've said before, it's a great place to have customers, competitors even, and everyone all under one roof, and colleagues as well. So for me, it's been a fantastic event already. Like, for me to have this number of people coming on stand and giving us like real world feedback straight away on our products is phenomenal. So it's been great so far.
And I know we were talking before about, there's some things that the company are really excited about showing here today. Why don't you talk us through some of the new launches and some of those?
Yeah, absolutely. Product development in the fire world can be a little slow sometimes, so it's always nice to have new products. Today we've got smoke control up on our stand, which is fantastic. So it's a smoke integration panel that works with our Pro 5 fire panels. But essentially what it allows you to do is smartly control all of your fans, dampers, AOV systems to actively move smoke around buildings. And for us, it's not actually anything too new. We've actually been doing this for like about 10-15 years in different regions in the US specifically, and what we've done is actually bring that over to the UK. We've actually put it through EN54 approval, so it's the first smoke control integrating panel system that is actually EN54 approved, and we've been doing it for decades already, so for us it's a tried and proven bit of kit, and so for us it's brilliant to be able to have that, show it to people, finally release it, and really start getting people using our equipment, not just for fire indication, but actually controlling the smoke in the building as well.
And is there anything else here that the company is either, seen really keen interest at the show, or anything you're launching that you're particularly excited about?
Yeah, so obviously not just smoke, we've got our standard products, but something we always focus on is the Advanced Live feature as well. Advanced Live for us is essentially a remote management tool that we're constantly developing. It's been available for the last sort of 18-24 months probably, but we're constantly adding feature sets to that. And basically what we've got on stand today is an advanced preview of walk testing, or like one-person walk testing, which is something that if you're on the ground and you're looking after a fire system, can be a bit of a trouble, right? You have to go back and forth to the panel to do your initiating tests and things like that. And now what we've got is a smart system to be able to do that on a phone. As you're walking around the building, you can identify the devices, where they are, do your smoke test, and have evidence of all that compliance at the end as well. So you can prove you've done every site or every device on site and actually have that evidence of compliance as well. So it's something that we're previewing today. It'll be available later this year, I've been told. So it's something that we're getting feedback on as well as it goes through.
So obviously in the lead up to events like this, people are obviously looking out for the key themes, whether that be regulation, compliance, AI is obviously a big buzzword. For Advanced, what are you seeing as the big kind of buzzwords and themes for this event?
Yeah, so I think a lot of things, and a lot of other fire companies probably say the same, is Martin's Law is probably a big buzzword at the moment. The new legislation coming through that means that people have to have plans in place for active lockdown events is really important. For us, there's a lot of companies out at the moment that are probably providing new solutions. We've had an existing solution for lockdown events for the last 5-10 years. If you've got a Pro 5 panel out there now, you can implement a lockdown procedure using our equipment today. So for us, we have like a full application note on exactly how to handle those lockdown events. And for us, it's a case of providing a lot of advice and guidance around exactly how you can respond to those types of events, or program how you'd like to do that. We've been doing class changes for decades as it is already. So we'll actually be able to help people understand how can they adapt to these new legislations coming through with the equipment that you might already have as well. So it's not actually going to cost you anything to do that, because it's already built into the systems we sell today.
And then just a final one, because I can see, the stand is busy. I don't want to take up your time too long. But in terms of events like this are really important in terms of gaining that industry feedback. So how do Advanced actually take that feedback and turn it into something more tangible? Well, what's that process like?
Yeah, so events like this are absolutely gold dust to us. When it comes to voice of customer and receiving that feedback, whether it's good or sometimes not so good, in fact, the not so good bits are usually the best bits for us, because we need to have that level of detail come back from the marketplace to be able to say, we use your products in this way, I wish it did this. And that's what we get the most out of these events. It's not making money, it's literally being able to get those like golden bits of information out of people to come back and go, okay, we've had all this feedback and we'll capture it as best as we can through scanning badges, making notes, putting things in teams, and after we will do a big drawdown on this information, sit down and go through, okay, well, what were the themes, what were the things that people asked for? We've got multiple functions on the stand, so it's not just sales, it's a case of we've got product management on stand, technical support, we've got digital product management, we've got R&D that come on stand as well. So a huge part of the company comes to visit this event to get an idea of exactly what's happening in the market and how we can respond to it. So for us, it's a huge deal for us to get that voice of customer stuff. So yeah, it's a phenomenal opportunity for that.
I think with that, Matthew, I think I'll let you go and get that voice of customer, but appreciate your time.
It's been fantastic. Thank you very much.